Hey guys, Mech here from eSigAddict.com. Today I'm just going to be reviewing the Revolution V2. Okay, now this is a new product that's released by Boge Tech, and they were kind enough to send me this review product for testing. Um, this is what the unit looks like. It's rather large. If you guys are used to using your Ego Ts or your 510s. This is like a box mod, right? It's just to give you a sample size here. This is my hand, okay? Uh, it's big, but it's very light. Okay, the whole thing's made of plastic, very light, rubbery sort of plastic. It's got a nice rubbery feel on top, good grip. Um, Big fat button there for you to light up with. Okay. Um, the thing about this unit is that it has a lot of juice capacity. I mean, I I don't actually know how large this bottle is, but if you can take a look at it, it's just right there, and it goes to about there. Okay. Okay. Now let's talk about what's in the box, right? Um, as you can see, it's a very nice package, and the way to put it together. Um, that's what it looks like. Okay. You have one box that comes with five. They say cartomizers, but these aren't cartomizers. They're just atomizers, right? Um, eh, Cartomizers, just in case you guys don't know, is basically an atomizer with a storage capacity, some filler in there, which you can put your juice in. Um, these are just standard atomizers because the juice gets fed through this bottle up the needle, right? I'll show you that in a sec. And what else do you get? You get one empty bottle. This is so weird because they just kind of sent this little bottle here, but it doesn't have a cap. So if I filled it up and carried it along with me, it just leak out. Air gets in there as well. I don't know what this is for. And you get like a stack of five of these cartomizers, right? Cartomizers, atomizers, right? That's what it looks like. And you get a USB charging cable, which I'm not going to show you because it's currently stuck to my computer. So it's just a standard mini USB cable, right? USB to mini USB, and you stick the cable right in there. See the port? Okay. Now let's take a look at the setup of this thing. Now it's probably going to get messy, so if juice starts leaking out, I'm going to pause this video. Uh, okay, the bottle, here we go. Moment of truth. Just going to peel it open. It still has quite a bit of juice in there, so I'm just trying not to get this all over my MacBook Air. Okay, there you go. Alright, that's the juice bottle. It's very big. It looks like a 30 ml capacity bottle. I'm not really sure because there are no markings anywhere. Um, so yeah, that's the bottom of the. See that little shiny bit there? That's where the needle goes up and feeds the juice directly into the atomizer. Okay, so I'm just gonna slip it back in. You got to be really careful with this because the needle is so delicate, and I've had a friend who's got the Rev 2 as well, and he complained about the needle bending. All right, so you gotta slip it in really carefully. Now there's a separate compartment here, a secondary compartment, and what is this for? Yeah, this is what I liked about it, right? It's got a this is really tough to open, but as you can see, that's another little atomizer that just slipped right out. It's basically a storage capacity, right? It allows you to put in your secondary atomizer just in case this one goes bust. So I like that. All right, it's the perfect portable unit for me. to go out on the road and not worry about uh, running out of juice, carrying a spare bottle, or recharging my batteries, or carrying a secondary battery like I do with my egos. Um, I'm a big fan of egos, right? So I normally carry like two of these in my pocket just in case. Um, yeah, it's really good for that. I mean, it's if you want to go mobile, that's the way to go. Okay, we're going to take a look at the feeding system. Before I begin, I just have to say that this is one of the things that I don't like about the Rev 2. Okay, when I first used this unit, I kind of gave the bottle a few squeezes. Right, it says in the manual right here. It says so. I kind of get the drift. Okay, you give it 4 to 5 squeezes. You wait about 10 seconds, then start vaping. That's what I did, and what I got was this really foul tasting burnt atomizer taste. And so I spoke to a friend of mine who already bought one of these, and he said to basically squeeze it but hold it in for about a second or two. Because the thing with this bottle is if you squeeze it and let it go, the juice goes up and flows right back into the tank. Okay, that's not reaching your atomizer, and when you fire it up, it's gonna burn the filler, and you're gonna get this nasty, nasty taste. So what I do is I flip it upside down, okay, and I give it one solid squeeze and hold it, all right, just for a couple of seconds. And the thing is that you just don't know how much juice is getting in there. Now, if you overfill your your atomizer, it's gonna leak out, and it has done this for me on a couple of cases where it's leaked out the mouthpiece right there, and you're gonna get some liquid in your mouth, and it's just not nice. So uh, it you will need to get the hang of this unit, but once you do, it's pretty good. Okay, I'm just gonna do another vapor production demo for you. Just let me give it another squeeze just to make sure. Okay, and how you know if you're getting enough juice in this is when you start sucking on it, you'll hear this kind of bubbling sound. It's like a gurgling sound, and that's when you know there's juice in there. If you hear like a frying sound, your atomizer is just about dry. Okay, and if you keep vaping, it's gonna burn. So let's see. Shallow one first. Shallow drag. Yep, not bad. Now I'm gonna do a really deep drag, and I'm not a big fan of deep drags, but if you guys want to see the vapor production, then I'm gonna, give my lungs a good hit. Here we go. Okay, so as you can see, the vapor is very good. It's for some reason it's better than my ego tea, my ego tank. Uh, Even when I run the ego on I'm just looking at my ego right now. Uh, I'm running a low resistance atomizer on this, and it's a dual coil. It's a cartomizer, sorry, and it's a dual coil, so it does produce pretty decent vapor. But this thing just kills that. Right? It's just a lot of vapor coming out of this, and I don't know why. It's not it's not a low resistance atomizer. It's not a dual coil, but the vapor is fantastic. Let's take another look. It's I couldn't see my screen there for a sec. Let's take a look at a few of the different functions of the V2. Uh, right down the side, there are three settings. One says anion, don't know what that is, uh, there's an off switch and an on switch. Okay. Now the first setting, the onion switch, sets this thing going. From what I've read, it's supposed to be a air ionizer, so it just helps to ionize the air, sort of like those little units that you put in your room, and it's supposed to make your room's air a lot healthier for you or something like that. But I doubt this is going to do anything seriously. Um, so it just looks fancy. I I don't know. It looks like a it looks like disco lights or something like back in the 70s, 80s. Uh, they should have just made this into some sort of like a torch light or something like that. No idea. Right? I just got no idea about this. The off switch and the on switch. Okay, so if it's on the off switch, obviously you're not gonna get this thing to fire up, which is really good because a couple of times when I've had manual batteries in my pocket, they've fired up and they started burning the atomizer. So this is a good feature because the button doesn't move, like, okay, unless I really push on it. If I'm just rubbing my fingers up and down now, and it's just not budging, so it's really good. Now I'm gonna flip it to the on switch and fire up the Addy, and when I do, you'll see the lights come on. I'm not gonna do it for too long because that's just gonna start burning out my juice and atomizer. But that's a really good thing. It shows you your battery life on three little LEDs that are green. When the battery runs dry, it turns red. Okay, and if there's something wrong with your atomizer and it's not lighting up, it will turn red as well, letting you know that it's probably time for you to switch out the atomizers and chuck it. These are disposable, by the way. So, the atomizers in general, they don't last long. They can go anywhere from 2 days to a fortnight, maybe. You just don't know. They're not made equal. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the unit itself and its features. Just to conclude this little review, I'd have to say that if you are a beginner, this is an okay unit to buy. Okay, it's easy enough to use. It's relatively affordable, produces good vapor, decent flavor, um, has a very good juice capacity, and for most beginners, dripping and filling up tanks and all that is just a major put off. Uh, if you're just getting off cigarettes and you want something easy to use, you know, this is a very good unit for you. But for me, I still prefer my playing around with my cartomizers and my ego batteries and stuff like that. Um, I would use this unit definitely when I hit the streets. When I go out, it's the juice capacity, like I said, it's gonna last you a whole day, so um, you don't have to worry about bringing extra bottles along, and that's another plus. So thanks for watching this review on the Revolution V2. Hope it's been helpful to you. If you've got any questions, drop me a comment below. Also, support my videos, please, by hitting the like button. It really helps. To see the full review in a write-up version, visit my website at www.esicaddict.com. Um, I've got a lot of different reviews there as well, so come by, have a look. Um, Now you can pick one of these units up for about $49.95 US dollars. A lot of different vendors actually stock them, so go out and try it if you're a beginner. You've got nothing to lose. It's pretty affordable in terms of a portable unit. This being a portable unit. Um, yeah. So till next time, peace and keep vaping.